The Declaration of Rights of Man and the Citizen. The Declaration of the Rights of Man. Isn't that nice? The rights of man. It's like the rights of mankind. The rights of man and of the citizen. Of the humble peasant, poor peasant citizen. The citizen isn't just the peasant, though. It's the peasant that is a part of the nation state. That's a part of the commonwealth. That's a part of the country, the republic. The representatives of the French people organized in National Assembly, considering that ignorance, forgetfulness, or contempt of the rights of man are the sole causes of public misfortunes and of the corruption of governments, have resolved to set forth in a solemn declaration the natural, inalienable, and sacred rights of man, in order that such declaration continually before all members of the social body may be a perpetual reminder of their rights and duties, in order that the acts of the legislative power and those of the executive power may constantly be compared with the aim of every political institution, and may accordingly be more respected, in order that the demands of the citizens, founded henceforth upon simple and incontestable principles, may always be directed towards the maintenance of the Constitution and the welfare of all. Natural, inalienable, and sacred rights of man. Natural. Did you hear that? This is the French Revolution. The French Revolution is saying, you know what? I like what America did. America, they had a revolution. They got themselves a constitution. They got themselves a Bill of Rights. We're going to get a constitution. 1787 was when it was written, and then it's going to get technically ratified in 88, and then it's going to be put into practice in 89. So we have a 1787, 88, and 89 constitution. This is August 27th, 1789. France. So we have like a whole bunch of rights here. We got 17 rights and freedoms. In order that the acts of the legislative power, those of the executive power, may constantly be compared with the aim of every political institution, and may accordingly be more respected. Wow, these are... I almost want to read the... In order that the demands of the citizens, founded henceforth upon simple and incontestable principles, may always be directed towards the maintenance of the Constitution and the welfare of all. So the representatives of the French people in the National Assembly, because people forget, ignorance, go ahead and make me a martyr. The people will always remember. No, they will forget. Contempt of the rights of man are the sole causes. So why would we forget about the rights of man? The sole causes of public misfortunes and the corruption of governments is because they don't recognize that men are born and remain free and equal in rights. Governments don't realize that social distinctions may be based upon only general usefulness. The aim of every political association is the preservation of natural and inalienable rights of man. And these rights are liberty, property, security, and resistance to oppression. Well, shit, I thought we just had the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. But they're saying we have a right to life, liberty, property, security, and resistance to oppression. That's a whole bunch of rights right there. Security, we have a right to security. We got a right to property. We have a right to liberty, like free speech. We have a right to freedom of the press. What about the right to petition? And resistance to oppression against tyranny, against autocracy, against a monarchy, against resistance to oppression. That's the second one. That's number 2. The solemn declaration, natural, inalienable, sacred rights of man, in order that the acts of the legislative power and those of the executive power may constantly be compared with the aim of every political institution, and may accordingly be more respected, in order that the demands of the citizens, founded henceforth upon simple and incontestable principles, may always be directed towards the maintenance of the Constitution and the welfare of all. Accordingly, the National Assembly recognizes and proclaims in the presence and under the auspices of the Supreme Being the following rights of man and citizen. Number 1, men are born free. Men are born and remain free and equal in rights. Social distinctions, social distinctions may only be based upon general usefulness. Are you generally useful? No, he is not. Well, then he is crap peasant nobody. The aim of every political association is the preservation of natural and inalienable rights of man. That's the aim of every political association. Democrats, Republicans. The aim of every political association is the preservation of the natural and inalienable rights of man. These rights are liberty, property, security, and the resistance to oppression. We got 17 to get through here, so come on. Number 3, the source of all sovereignty resides essentially in the nation. No group, no individual may exercise authority not emanating expressly therefrom. The nation, no group or individual. All power has to come from the nation.